I wanted to keep playing, so I'm gonna. And all these jobs are really like quick, generally speaking. Like I don't like working on a DeLorean, but we'll do it. I didn't even look at what was wrong with it. What's wrong with it is it's so short, so low to the ground. Ugh. Brake system and loud exhaust. Easy. Not that one. Oh, you know what's fun is here's the engine in the back of the car. Which I'm guessing means that, yeah, it's going to be both those manifolds. Well, we'll work on the brake system then. We almost got like reverse spooled. Pads and disc. Just a full disc, not ventilated, even though it's right by the engine. Calipers and disc. We'll just focus on like calipers, pads, and discs to start. Does like the radiator being in the front of the car even help if the engine's in the back? Like it doesn't feel like it would. Like it's obviously still like helpful to get like heat out of the car, but it feels like it would be more helpful if it were by the engine, you know? I mean, at least DeLoreans pay well. Is that everything? That is everything. And other than the calipers, we can't really fix too much. I did not see what the threshold was, actually. Hold on. 66. Okay. So what was it? So we fixed 2 calipers. We need 1 caliper, 3 pads, and all discs. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I lost my cursor for a second. Easy job. Also, let's just get this awful car out of our garage faster. can get it. Goes. Okay. Oh, you know, this is the one where it's got like 2 different. So it doesn't really need a radiator because it's sort of built into the... Okay, and then this side. I think I can fix these unless they're like too bad. I should be able to fix these. Yeah. 56. Nope. Not one of them. Exhaust manifold V6. V6. Only $55. Not bad. There we go. Alright, go away. That was not very much money, actually. It's not going to fund our performance activities hardly at all. We were doing exhaust first. So the next piece is this little bit right here. Exhaust pipe Stradale. Okay. So we can afford 2 of these. And now we're below the threshold again. Fix body parts. This will be an easy, cheap job. Or quick job that pays well. Okay, so it is front bumper, front left door, rear bumper, rear left door. Front bumper, front left door, rear left door, rear bumper. What was the threshold? 47%. Got it. Hey, could we like try? Of course. 98%. We try at the very end when it hardly matters. All right, so we broke the front door. I mean, this could have been like a 0 expense job, but nope. We were just not putting our heart into this one. Salem Kieran front left door. That's $400 of potential lost revenue there. Okay, I believe that will fund 2 more parts. That was probably our record fastest job. Middle muffler. Middle. No, we can still keep going. Catalytic converter. This is probably going to be a crazy expensive part. Actually not. I'm going to buy both, even though buying one will put us below the threshold. Just because I don't want to have to be like halfway, you know. We do need to take a look at these exhaust pipe parts. Next, sort of speed run some jobs here. Now it's starting to give us some... Hey, that truck's back. Find and fix any running gear problems. Car is hard to control. Bolt Reptilia's. This is the car that was like a pain in the last recording session. I like the color better. It's not green. It's all just running gear. What if I just took it to the test path? Except running gear is not the test path. The running gear is more... Oh, I need to hold the brake. I need to take it to the styrofoam factory, really would be the better thing. Crazy reflection we're seeing in the big mirror up front. It's again a version of the garage that does not exist anymore. The blue floors there. There's not even any stripes in this room. In fact, it's reflecting somehow the inside of the garage. Well, the suspension test was kind of low there, so maybe they'll tell us, like, yeah, rubber bushings, upper suspension arms, solid axle control arm. Some stuff about the springs. It helps. In fact, since we were looking at the stripes there, let's just go ahead and finish this up. So this is our last upgrade point. We don't need to worry about experience anymore. In some sense, you could say we've beaten the game, having done this. Red, white, blue, orange. Solid red, solid blue, solid black, solid green, solid yellow, solid white. I don't like any of those. Maybe the kind of the white and black zebra. Maybe we give it the red to be really like discordant, really have it stand out, since like this is an area you need to be extra safe in. Or the blue, little rivers. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I think it might be too much, but what's done is done. Not like we can just paint it again. This car is probably the last thing I'm going to work on before I finish the recording, so we'll just have fun with it. I can't take the Maserati. There's not enough car in it to take it to the styrofoam factory. Oh, I forgot this was a convertible. It also feels like we're sitting like really far over to the left, or like the steering wheel is too far over to the left. Something feels weird about kind of our view here. It feels like we should be more centered in the car. Well, we do get a good sort of view of the styrofoam factory. We can see those. It's actually very tall. It's a very tall building. So that's interesting. I wonder if we can peek in like this garage door on the right. Like as we're driving by. Oh, this is a pretty fast car. We can see a little bit in there. Oh, wow. That was really fun. Who knew that Okay. Alright, I got a need for speed. Uh-oh! I got a need for neck brace. Drive carefully. Probably good suspension test if we go over all the things. Neat little drift stop there. That was really fun. I had a lot of fun doing that. Once I like get the Maserati all like souped up, that would be fun to just like goof around on the test track. especially knowing that I can do that. Like that, like come to a complete stop and like in reverse, like 180 sort of thing. That's something I've done that once in real life because I hit an ice patch driving to school one day in high school. Ended up in the middle of a cornfield facing the wrong direction. Not as fun, but it's just one of those cases where like if you don't remember, like I couldn't remember whether I needed to counter steer or like pump the brakes or anything, so I just like took my hands off the wheel and like let the car decelerate. I wasn't going fast anyway because it was the middle of winter in Illinois. Like you don't do that. So I just sort of let fate guide me, and I ended up in the middle of the field facing the wrong way. So it wasn't not exactly the same thing. That's a bunch of stuff. Did we find everything? No, we're actually still missing at most 2 parts. Sorry for, well, your bumper seems fine. Okay, that's not even what we need because we're looking at running gear only. I wonder if there was a button to put up the roof of the convertible. Sway bar. I wonder if it's the steering rack. Because the steering rack does look pretty bad. Okay, so steering rack was one of them, but there is still a second part. Rubber bushing. Hello? Thank you. I see this, the cap on this is bad, but we already knew that. In this side, it's fine. Let's check the rest of the knuckle here. Okay. It does not appear to be anything on the front half of the car, so I do see some stuff back here, so we'll go ahead and get at this. Is there anything back here that we have not like identified through our testing? Car is hard to control. I suppose the knuckle here. Yeah. What can you do? My job, I suppose I could do my job. At least the knuckles are really easy to take out in this car. This leaf spring. Okay. And just this U-bolt, it looks like. I think that's everything. Because everything in here would just be brake system stuff. So I think we got it all. Yeah. Alright. Easy. Again, it took longer than it probably needed to because we went to the styrofoam factory. We had some fun with our job, you know. I forgot what the threshold is. It's like 50 something. 52. I probably forgot because I never checked it. I would love to end on this song if I could. Probably won't, but... Nice, we didn't break anything. Solid rear drive axle. We have 3 of those for some reason. Oh, probably because they belong in our car. Figure it out, thank you. There's rim retro 8, yeah. We have a bunch of just rims in here for some reason now. For some reason. All these rubber bushings are fine. Well, no, just the one. So let's just do that now, why not? Rubber bushing. Alright, and spring cap. We'll get one good spring cap, I think. And the lowest that we have in our inventory that is acceptable. One leaf spring U-bolt. We'll need to buy a whole new leaf spring system on the other side. Being less particular about which side gets good stuff. Two U-bolts. That's the whole back side. Now the front. Rubber suspension arm. Looks like we'll have to buy one of those, I think. Okay. Sway bar, I think we need both. Yeah. I didn't even see which type it is. Sway bar front end link B. Did we break? No, we didn't break any parts. So if we were able to fix the steering rack, then we would have. Well, stop. Give me that back. Not that like a percentage difference is going to matter for a rubber bushing, but maybe $1. This is the frugal part of the playthrough. Get that steering rack. 66%, so we didn't fully fix it, but we did a good enough job. Some of this is probably stuff we're actually like Frankensteining from our car. That's like we couldn't fix, but when we took it out of our car, it was good enough to go into this one. So that's called recycling. In one there are multiple perspectives to look at any situation, and in this situation, it's called not wasting parts, not sending them into a junkyard. Front shock absorber cap. Whoops. On this side. Okay. That should be everything. It's, again, not a whole lot of money, but... Alright. Can we do anything else on the bottom of the car here? We can't take these out. So these were front exhaust pipe V8s. Front exhaust pipe V8. So we did waste some money buying those, but whatever. So we'll buy 2 front exhaust pipe V8s. They got a fun little question mark shape to them. Look how shiny they are. That's how you know they're fast. And then what I'd like to do, because I know of the parts that we put on to the engine so far, which are not a lot. Did we even put in the crankshaft when we were down there? We did. We may have to review that. But like the alternator and the power steering pump, I want to take those out and just make sure. Because I know for sure the alternator, just a regular alternator. Only $300. That feels like a part that should be more expensive. Power steering pump V8. Only $300 also. This engine block. Can we see it really? Like, can we identify it? Engine block V8. Because we might have to replace the engine block. Block. Oh, okay, so we can't actually, we don't have to replace the engine block because nothing's coming up on the search here. Crank. We don't have to replace the crankshaft also because nothing is coming up. Engine heads for sure, but no engine blocks. That's nice. Does ABS come up? Probably not, because there was no, like, nothing in the brakes, yeah. So we can just put that in. Well, I think we did break the ABS module. We completely trashed it somehow. And that is probably going to be our last purchase for the moment. Or can we... Because we need pistons, right? 8 of them. How much does 8 pistons cost? That was a well-formed sentence. Piston with Conrod, $225 times 8. $1,800. That's dangerously low. We'll save that. We'll save that for next time. Okay, so here we are. Currently, our vehicle is we raised the price despite the fact that half the car is missing. So this is a $53,000 car at this point. Has a couple of extra parts, which are pretty neat looking. It's looking sharper and sharper as the days go by. So, Maserati. Also reflecting in the reflection of a garage once past. You can see the blue lifters somehow, despite the fact that the lifters are over here. And orange. It is what it is. Okay. Good recording session. A little all over the place, but my best performing video is like that. Oh, we already had a plant too, so it perfectly fits this amazing garage that we've created. This experience, really, as you come into our shop. We have no more. We do have an extra like upgrade point, but nowhere, I believe, to spend it. So we do continue to get experience. We can't actually click on any of these. I guess we can close the tablet that way, but can we do that here? Huh. Okay. Well, that's going to be all for this session of Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. Still more to do. Next time, we will continue our restoration of the Maserati. Looking at the front, kind of where the radiator is, I wish we could modify that part. I wish we could have a black radiator there. That would just finish kind of the sharp look of the car. But we'll finish the restoration of that. We'll continue to build up funds to be able to afford that. I would still like to get an FMW Panther, but we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling after I finish the Maserati and drive that around. Because we might be good with just the Katagiri for driving around, and then the Maserati for having fun. That might be it. Alright, I have been breadfiesta. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope your day is going exactly the way that you want it to.